It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
It's back. Dark Souls has returned for an apocalyptic finale, and most fans would agree it's about time. We recently had the chance to play through the first few hours of Dark Souls 3, and we're happy to tell you, you're going to die. Suddenly, frequently, and in every way imaginable. In Dark Souls 3, you play the Unkindled One. Risen from the grave in a world on the edge of collapse, it's your mission to find the Lords of Cinder and return them to their thrones in the Firelink Shrine. No doubt, each of those Lords of Cinder are going to be incredibly tough major boss battles. After a brief journey through a graveyard that forms the game's tutorial, you'll find yourself at the Firelink Shrine. Yes, the Firelink Shrine is back, along with a few other elements that will kindle your nostalgia for the original Dark Souls, like the return of Andre of Astoria, your friendly blacksmith. This time, the shrine acts as a hub world, much like Majula in Dark Souls 2 or the Nexus in Demon Souls. You'll be able to level up here, upgrade your equipment, and collect characters to interact with within its walls. You can also walk to linked bonfires as you explore the world of Lothric. From there, it's on to the High Wall of Lothric. This is an area seen in most of the demos already released for Dark Souls 3, but it's also an area that shows off just how beautiful this game can be. Ashes fill the air, the sky seems faded, and even your character's armor seems to burn once their ember, or humanity, is restored. The extreme level of detail in everything is similar to Bloodborne, but the atmosphere is completely different. The boss battle that has been seen in previous builds, the Dance of the Frigid Valley, no longer occurs here, but is replaced by Vort or Boreal Valley, whose charges can bowl you over and whose ice breath can give you frostbite. After that, we were carried to the Undead Settlement, which is seemingly filled with zombie scarecrows, gigantic town preachers, and exploding spears that appear from nowhere. The end of this path takes you to the curse-rotted Greatwood, a huge boss battle that requires you to deal with an arena full of enemies, as well as the boss itself, dodging its attacks while aiming straight for its nutsack. That's only the beginning though, as halfway through the battle you'll fall through the floor to an entirely different arena, where the fight gets even tougher. The online mode was disabled in our playthrough, so we can't show you any summoning or invading, but what we can tell you is the gameplay is faster and smoother than it's ever been before. Playing as a melee class really brings out this update, as everything from dodging to parrying to strikes looks and feels quicker, almost at a Bloodborne pace. The magic bar from Demon Souls returns, letting you use both sword arts and magic arts, and can be refilled with the Ash Estus Flask. Dark Souls 3 seems to be taking the lessons learned from Miyazaki's entire catalogue, from Demon Souls to Bloodborne, and applying them in one huge game. It's out on April 12th, and if you loved getting your ass kicked in Dark Souls 1 and 2, you should definitely be excited for this.
That Ash seeks.